Stealing? Stolen. I'm very irresponsible. Being very vulnerable and open right now about this stuff. Am I being too vulnerable and open? Is this interesting? I crept back into that like insecurity thing and the things with like certain people and like people's approval and opinions and whatever they're going through. It's not about me, it's about them. Prada unboxing. Prada unboxing. Prada unboxing. Stealing safety. I've started making myself like a target. Flaunting it maybe in a way. Hey guys. Hello. Prada. Prada. Prada Papi. Prada Papi. Prada Papi. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm a fashion freak, a luxury lover, a shopaholic, chic shithead, Prada Papi. And today we're doing a Prada unboxing. Yay! Prada unboxing. But it's a happy, sad Prada unboxing. Prada unboxing with a story and a little other updates. So if that's something you're interested in, please stick around. Please smash the like button. Please consider subscribing and keep on watching. Okay? Keep on watching, keep on watching, keep on watching. First of all, we're back. I don't know if you guys have been following, but I have talked about, I'm remodeling this place, so I'm going back and forth to deal with the conscious and stuff. But like, as I've mentioned before, I've had things stolen from me before, and so I'm very, super like, I'm paranoid it's gonna happen again. I'm nervous it's gonna happen again. So I like to keep my stuff in different places. I have my luxury stuff in many locations now. I'm not gonna mention everywhere I keep it, but in multiple locations. Basically, everything's spread out a little bit, so that if anything ever happens, it's only some stuff in some places. Just super paranoid. I move them around depending on what I want to use. I keep the stuff that I'm using currently with me and then move other things around. Anyway, I'm back here. We're filming here today, which is fun because I went and bought this stealing. Yeah, that's something I'm always like worried about. That's all I'm saying. I'm always really worried about. And then also, this week I've been going to a couple of like industry events. Like I don't go to industry events anymore. I don't like going out. I don't like seeing people. I don't like. I don't know, it's like COVID and everything's going on with my dad and like just health and my own health and stuff like that. I just don't love seeing a lot of people. But I went to a couple of things this week because I just thought that I should. And like every now and then it's nice to see people, and I did get to see a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while, and it was nice, and I get to dress up and blah, 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 all that, and yeah. But like, I literally, so this is like, this is what I wore. I'm still in the outfit I wore from last night. Well, I just put it back on. I put on the outfit I wore from last night, put it back on. I still have the little bracelet from last night. But like, I went and it was fun and everything, but there was like, I crept back into that like insecurity thing and the things with like certain people and like people's approval and opinions and like all of that kind of stuff. And one person in particular that like, I just don't know what has happened to our friendship, relationship, and it's very like hot and cold and like not like we were friends and we talked and we were workers, like, you know, like we worked together on things, and it was like, you know, and then all of a sudden it became really, I don't know what happened. I must have done something because it was like blocked on Instagram, like taken off of this like industry group that this person runs, like an industry, South Asian industry thing to like help uplift other South Asians to work together. Taken off of that list, or completely ignored the entire night and like avoided like eye contact, but avoided no conversation. And maybe it's a little, I'm overthinking it, but I don't know, whatever. Anyway, so I like don't want to go to these things anymore. That's one reason. Two reason is that's the second reason why I don't want to go to these things anymore. That's the second reason why, like, whatever, story time, whatever I wanted to say. So I went to 3 events this week. Okay, and the first one was at this like big crowded thing, a lot of people, but there was like all these seats and stuff and like people hanging out and putting their stuff down. And I didn't think anything of it, and I put my bag down and it got taken. I mean, it wasn't there. When I went to go get it later, it wasn't there. And luckily I didn't have a lot of stuff in it. It was just my wallet, mints, some hand sanitizer, like I don't even know what else. It really sucks, cause like, I really like that bag. And I was really upset that it was gone. And then I went to another event the next night. So I went to one event. So I went to the first event. It was really fun. Got to see a lot of people that I haven't seen. I put my stuff down. Didn't think anything of it. It's like when you haven't been out in the wild in so long and you go out in the wild, you kind of forget social norms. You kind of forget how to interact with people. You kind of forget just like how to be outside. So I put all my stuff down. Didn't think anything of it. I thought, and like I had those Christian Dior sunglasses that like these really big ones that I lost in Miami because I put them down on a table at like a nightclub. It was for my friend's wedding, my friend from college's wedding, and so we had gotten like a bottle service table thingy thing at this club in Miami, and like I put my things down there because everyone was there. It started raining, so we all left because it was an outdoor table, and we all said leave. And I forgot about them, but I think I looked back at the table and they weren't there. Either I looked back at the table and they weren't there, or I forgot about them. One way or another, but I left them there and they were gone. I called them next week, they were gone. Whatever. So like I keep forgetting that you can just leave things as well. So the first party I went, I left my bag. I took this one and I left it on the table, and some sunglasses too. I left on the table. I left my coat on the table. And I was walking around. I didn't even think of anything about it. I completely forgot, and then no one was at the table. But when I went back, it was all there. It was fine. Next event I went to, same kind of thing. I put my bag down, put my stuff down, and was mingling around, stuff like that. When I came back, my bag was under my jacket too. When I came back to leave at the end of the night, my bag was not under my jacket. And I was like, what? And I just like freaked out a little bit. And I was like, no, it's gotta be here. And I looked around and then I tried to retrace my steps and then, you know, whatever. But by that time, most people had gone and everyone was there. I mean, I wasn't gonna like literally like search each person. I asked the host, we looked around, no one had anything, no one said they had anything. And like, I mean, like, I asked the venue if they could, you know, let me know and stuff like that. But the bag was pretty much gone. I mean, it was very obviously gone. Luckily, my phone wasn't in there and my keys weren't in there. My wallet was in there because I was just wearing the bag for like the look, you know? I mean, it had stuff in it, but it was like nothing important. It was like, I had Ubered there, so I didn't have my car keys, but my wallet was in there with my ID and one credit card, which is like my Hermes Calvi one, which kind of sucked. My red Hermes Calvi one that was like personalized with my name was in there, which that kind of sucks because I got that in France and I really like that. But then there's like some Tic Tacs and like hand sanitizer and like a mask and like, no, there was nothing like that important. My wallet was there in there. I didn't have my car keys because I Ubered and my phone was with me. So I lost my ID and I lost my credit card, but I mean, I've already gotten both those reissued, which is just like a headache, but whatever, it's fine. But the more important thing that was gone was the card holder and then the bag. And the bag was that Prada nylon crossbody strap. And I was waiting more for the look because it was like a cool sporty video look. Anyway, it got taken. Another reason why I hate going out. It's the reason why I hate going out. I didn't see people. But also, that was my own fault for putting it down, like an idiot. And I also feel like I've like started making myself like a target by being so open about all my stuff and spending and I guess flaunting it maybe in a way, or just like putting it out there on Instagram and stuff. Because like people, like at the next event, people were coming up to me and asking me like, what is this? Why do you have so many bags? What's going on with your bag? Blah, blah, blah. Why are you selling the bags? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, no, I'm not selling. I'm like, what is like, I'm just like enjoying my, it's like, it was so overwhelming. Anyway, like what's going on with the bags? Like, why do you do that? Like, how do you do that? How do you do all this? Blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I have a YouTube channel and I'm talking about the bags and I love to talk about it. I love to shop. I have a shopaholic. I have a problem. I love to shop. A problem that I'm not fixing. Unlike my alcoholism, which I am fixing, but my shopaholic problem, never gonna fix. First event, I went swimmingly and I was like, Second event, lost the bag, lost my wallet. Third event I went to, this whole thing happened with this, like there's this whole like insecurity, like this whole thing that happened. And so with this person who I, you know, like I don't really know what happened and so like they were being cold, so then I was being cold. And like, I don't know if I should reach out and like, but I've reached out so many times, I don't know. I feel like I have to do my amends to them at some point. But I don't even know what I'm amending for now because I feel like I've apologized for everything that thought could have been. And if there's something else, or maybe it's not me and maybe I need to let it go and not think about it because maybe it's just not about me. But it's like, it's in my head now. I'm like obsessing over why is this person not like me and why are they being cold and mean and why are they excluding me and why are they blocking me on Instagram and why are they doing all these things. When I shouldn't really think about it, like that's on them, whatever they're going through, it's not about me, it's about them. And I can't let it affect me and I can't let it affect my happiness and my joy. But I was starting to see it affect it and it's like, I can't let that happen. So I don't want to go to these kind of things anymore. Because I don't think I'm still strong enough to handle being in this situation, or I need to become stronger, or like, I don't know if I can, I don't know, it was just like, I was like, oh, okay, I'm not ready to be out in the wild like that, or I need to fortify myself and like be more confident and comfortable myself, which I thought I was, but it's like, maybe it's not like this one, I felt like comfortable and everything else, everyone else talking to everyone, the most part was fine, and like, but you are gonna have those insecurities, especially when you're being both out in the wild with like, all these people that you haven't seen in a long time and all these new people and like, I just hate networking. I hate the whole thing. I hate the process. And like, that person made me feel really bad and it was not nice and I hated it. So anyway, that's my little story time. Let's go to the unboxing. Now we're going to the unboxing. I should have done the story time while I was unboxing. Basically, so I had to go get another one of the same thing because I had to. And the Calvi thing I can only get in France. I have to like, because they only personalize them in France. So I guess I'll have to go back to Paris. I guess I'll have to go back to Paris to replace it, which, sad. Another trip to Paris? Oh, shoot. I guess I'm going back to Paris to get another bag. But I couldn't wait for this, even though the price in Paris was so much better. But I did see, so I got the same one, but I did see a couple other colors, which I thought were kind of cool, and I might be interested in. And then I also saw the leather version with the gold hardware, which was like, this I'm definitely getting next time I go to in France. Because, first of all, the price difference is so much more. Okay, so like this, in France was I think 14.25 euros. Okay, so bag, they tie it with the delivery receipt. Look at that price. Oh my god. It's 14.25 euros maybe. I want to say. That sounds right. France, and it was 1950 in the US, so it's $500. Take out the VAT. Let's just say 1450. So 1450 versus 2135. No, $700, I think. But whatever. I wanted to get it, so I got it again. Plus, I didn't bring the box back for this one because I couldn't fit it, so now I got a box. So really, I'm winning, right? I got a new box, which is really winning. Okay, so it's this pupper, but the crossbody one. Yay! But now I'm like things keep getting like misplaced and I have just like too much. I'm gonna stop. I gotta stop. I gotta downsize or stop shopping so much or like, I don't know. I'm very bad about it. I'm very irresponsible. Crossbody strap. I mean, I love this little pouch. This pouch like is so cute. I should have just put my cards in here and not put my wallet in, but oh well. Then I would have lost them too. And you put your AirPods in here normally. I think people put their AirPods in here normally. Anyway, so cute. The little extra chains in here. So cute. You can go here. So I guess I'm a proud Prada Papi. Proud Prada Papi part 2. Yeah, I mean, I was a little upset. Obviously, it sucks. Things happen, but like, what can you do about it? I gotta be, well, moral of the story, I gotta be more responsible about my stuff. Because I always just leave my stuff everywhere, which is really bad. And I've lost so many things. Jewelry, I've lost bracelets, I bought rings. I've like lost so much crap. Probably because I have too much crap and I can't keep track. Which is why I'm now, like I've lost so much crap and I have so much, because I have so much crap and I can't keep track of it. And I also like just am so trusting and like willy-nilly with my things. I don't know, I use them and then I'm just like, whatever. I like forget where I'm starting to forget things too. Like I forget where I put things and stuff like that. It's really bad. So I'm gonna like implement some sort of organizational system for my stuff, for some sort of like sheet, so I know where everything is in my life. And then I need to figure out a way to like also organize when I take stuff and I use it and I wear. Like I've like had rings, jewelry, stuff just fall off my fingers and lost. Or I've had, like I brought a bracelet. I had an hermes bracelet that I literally, like I took from my closet, put it in my pocket to wear to an event. Like I just took it out and I was running, so I didn't put it on. I just took it out and put it in my pocket. And then by the time I was in the car and at the, like on my way to put it on in the car on my way, I was looking for it to put it on. Wasn't in my pocket. Wasn't in the car, didn't fall on the floor. Wasn't in my place. I took it to put it on and then somehow I lost it. Like it fell out of my pocket, either on the way to the place or at the place. I have no idea. It's gone. I can't find it. It's not. Nowhere in the house. It's nowhere in the car. Like I don't even know. I checked. There's nowhere in the place. I don't even know how it fell out. I don't even know where it fell out. I took it out to put it on, and I was gonna put it on because it was rushed. It's just like, I don't know. Anyway, I'm really bad about I'm really bad about my stuff. Is the moral of the story, and I need to be better about it. And the second moral of the story is I need to not go out because I need to not go out and network with people because I just don't need to. It ends up making me feel bad most of the time. I had a great experience overall, but like just that one thing, that one person makes me feel bad. And like I shouldn't let people have that much effect on me, but like until I can like handle that, like I don't know, or like do more therapy or more steps in the program, like more in the program or whatever it is to deal with that. I'm being very vulnerable and open right now about this stuff. Am I being too vulnerable and open? Is this interesting? Should I not be talking about this? Am I being too open and vulnerable with you guys? I'm being very like honest. Am I being too honest? Yeah, it makes me feel bad. I end up losing my things. I end up spending excess time and money that I don't need to be. I just don't want to. I don't need to. My happiness and my own happiness is the most important thing that should be happening. And if there's something if it makes me unhappy or uncomfortable anyway, I should be putting myself in those situations right now, I think. Or ever. Who knows? Like, I gotta work on being happy with myself in any situation, I think. And I've been working towards that. I thought I was getting there and stuff like that. I think I still am, and I think I'm still chipping towards it, but like, it's one little thing that made me upset. Anyway, and then losing the bag obviously made me upset. But like, shit happens. There's nothing you can do about it, right? Like, it's happened. I can't like, I'm gonna sit and dwell on it? No. Am I gonna sit and like, be sad and mope? Like, that's not gonna do anything. Complaining about it's not gonna do anything. Same thing with this person, like complaining or moping or like being sad about it's not gonna do anything, right? They're in their world doing their thing. Me thinking about them is only hurting me, right? It's not hurting them. It's not affecting them. It's only affecting and hurting me. So why like let it like take up any more space in my time, in my head? So after this video, I'm saying in this video and I'm putting it out there just so I did it and I said it and I feel like my feelings were felt and heard. And so this is more of a feelings video. But also an unboxing video. Unboxing and feelings. Unboxing and feelings, my life, mental me update, and a little vulnerability and honesty about myself. A little bit more about myself. Anyway, so that's it. Okay, so Prada Papi. Again, this is probably not gonna ever go out now. It's literally gonna sit right here. I don't know why I took it off. It's like the whole point of it is to keep it on. It's crossbody, right? You don't take it off. Like it just sits so perfectly there. I don't know why. But I think it was like crinkling my shirt, like not working as well with the outfit as I thought it would. Anyway, even though I brought it as just for the outfit, right? So we're staying here for a little bit. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing. Please share with your friends and family. If you hate it, share with your enemies and exes. I know your time is valuable. I know your time is precious. So I appreciate you spending your time here with me.